WDR weather.
If you're in Greene County and want to learn how to become a storm spotter and learn about severe weather, how to spot shelf clouds, wall clouds, funnel clouds, tornadoes, things like that, what to report when there is severe weather, this is a class for you, and it's absolutely free, and it is happening tonight at 6:30 p.m. put on by the National Weather Service. A great group of guys there that put on this thing, and a lot of people attend this, and I encourage you to do so. If you've never been to one before, it's going to be at the Assembly of God headquarters there on Boonville, right here in Springfield, coming up here in just a couple hours. All right, let's see what's happening today. We've got showers and thunderstorms. Most of the rain now off here to our east, Salem down to Eminence and West Plains as the rain continues to fall here, as you can see. We've had kind of a moderate rain all day long. And we take you down into Shannon County here as the rain continues to fall from Eminence down to West Plains, where they have broken a record for maximum amount of rainfall in one day there in the West Plains area. And then still coming down here into the Mountain Home region in Arkansas. Good news is the severe weather threat really diminishing. That severe weather is staying well to our south, and it can stay down there as far as we're concerned. We've got a couple of showers still lingering back here, Springfield to Bolivar. We're going to have some of this light rain as we go throughout the course of tonight. But look at some of these amounts. Almost 1 3/4 inches in Springfield. Same in West Plains, 1.5 inches in Fort Wood. So nice little soaking. And again, it's something we could use as we've been relatively dry as of late. But it's been a cold rain. 37 in Springfield. It's 34 in Rolla. And before too long, anything that's going to fall is going to fall in the form of maybe some light snow or maybe freezing drizzle. That's something we're going to be watching very closely as we go throughout the course of tonight. Light rain being reported out at the airport with an east wind at 17 miles an hour. That, in addition to the cooler temperatures, making it feel pretty cold, 20-mile-an-hour wind over around Rolla. A wider view here, and you can see there's a nice line of storms down near Little Rock. They've had tornado warnings down there near the Little Rock area, and now headed towards Memphis, Tennessee, where they may have some stronger storms as we go throughout tonight. But what we are watching is this stuff up here. As this all begins to wrap around, that cold air gets pushed in, some of this may fall in the form of some light snow as we go throughout the course of tonight. So be aware of that. Again, as this low continues to kick off to the east, the warmer air down to the south, that's where we've got the severe weather. We've stayed essentially in that cool pocket north of the warm front, keeping all the severe weather out of our area. Look at the dew points that measure that moisture well into the 60s in Memphis and Little Rock. And look at the temperature in Little Rock at 73. Flip the numbers around. We've got 37 in Springfield and 30 in Kansas City, where they've had a little bit of snow today. Again, as we take a look at the temperatures through tonight, down to the upper 20s, so we're going to be down below freezing. Highs tomorrow are going to struggle a bit before we warm things back up later into the weekend. Again, the Futurecast is going to show that system kicking off to the east. Tomorrow, quite a bit of cloud cover around and colder, highs into the lower 40s. And then things begin to warm up for the weekend as another warm front lifts back to the north, putting us in that warm sector again and may bring us some storms for the end of the weekend. In the meantime, though, tonight, we're going to watch out. You can see some of those blues showing up. This is 2 o'clock in the morning. Some light snow showers cannot rule some of that out. Things are clear for Friday and into the day on Saturday. So let's take a look at that forecast for tonight. 28 degrees, areas of thunderstorms ending, and then we may mix some of that with some light snow later tonight. 42 tomorrow, partly cloudy and colder, and then the temperatures back up, mid-50s Saturday, upper 60s on Sunday. But here's the problem. Sunday night into Monday, we're going to see obviously another temperature shift. We're going to be in that warm sector we talked about, obviously at 70 degrees, so we may be dealing with severe storms as of right now. Lots of moisture to work with, some pretty good upper air dynamics in place, so that is going to be something we're going to watch closely. Let's hope it's not going to interrupt the Oscars. I'd hate to jump in the middle of severe weather during the Oscars, but you got to do what you got to do here, and we'll see how that plays out for you on Sunday.
I really hope we don't see any snow tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're getting pretty close with the temperatures there. I mean, we're at 37 right now, so and there's still moisture left out there, so we'll see how it plays out.
Let's hope not.
Yep.
Thanks, Kevin.
Well, the first